Okay, how about now? Alright, welcome to the franchise time machine. A lot going on in the chat. Let me get caught up here. Wasted High, thank you for the scritches. Let me go ahead and deliver those. Hello, Fine WV zGrizzly. Glad you're here. You're our community game player tonight, playing Deadball Creator Roster. Already the leader, looking to try to take over the top two spots, I suppose. And a Nerd of Anarchy with a 215 stream streak. Which probably only goes back to about episode 550 because of all the all the crashes, but still very impressive. Very impressive. Here, let me do this. I'll put up the roster file. zGrizzly is running the same roster file that he ran when he won the leaderboard with 116 games, but it's going to be taking over the Giants instead of the Tigers tonight. So let me put that up. Yeah, while I go give those scritches. Let's see. CAR rosters. Alright, there you go. Put that up. And let me go deliver those scritches. Alright, scritches have been delivered. Thank you for that, Jennifer Redemption, Wasted Height. I know, the crashes, don't jinx it though. Don't jinx me, Nerd of Anarchy. And last night we raided Ophi, and we're going to be raiding her all week this week because she is doing her annual fundraising week. Fundraising for a UK charity that supports trans youth. And she's having a different streamer on each night this week. Last night was Curry Paws. Let me see who's streaming tonight with her. I will be streaming with her Wednesday night, my day off. Here's what I thought I would do though. I will go on for a short stream Wednesday night. I'll figure out something interesting to do. But I want to try to get enough folks to have a good raid into her, and bring some sports ballers into her stream for my appearance on Wednesday night. We'll be playing a game called RimWorld, which I've never seen before. The first time I saw it was when Curry Paws was playing it last night with Ophi on stream. It is not at all what I was expecting. It had been described to me several times by Ophi and her chat, and it was still nothing like I was expecting. Yeah, so you can see Tuesday night I'll be doing the Juneteenth and Father's Day rosters, but if there's any carryover, we can finish them up on Wednesday night. That's a good idea. So if we do finish them, I'll come up with something. Maybe we'll do like a short experiment, or maybe I'll pick a fun roster to rerun in one of the creator rosters or something. But we'll figure out something that we can do. I don't want to go on. I don't want to go and do a full stream and then raid in and then do a full stream with her. But hopefully I'll think of something short we can do. And but it'd be fun to bring some of our community into our stream for that. Be warned, Nerd of Anarchy. I will probably be on Wednesday night. So if you want to keep your streak alive, don't say you weren't warned. Let's see. What was I looking to do? The roster file's up. I was going to do something. I can't remember what it was. The new PTCS standings are up, but I'm going to update those tomorrow night as part of the roster build stream, because I think we'll have plenty of time tomorrow night to do both rosters. The NEL roster is kind of a rerun of one I've done before, and same with the Father's Day. That's why I think it won't take too long. You know, oh, okay. So I have a list of rosters I've been meaning to make. Maybe we'll pick one of those and just start working on those on Wednesday night. Those are always fun. Like the Simpsons theme one, that was a lot of fun to do with the chat. So we'll think this one. All right. So what was I gonna do? I can't remember. Oh, I was gonna. I have the pack giveaway form ready. I was gonna put that in the chat. That's what it was. When someone reruns something, it makes it very easy to put. I took zGrizzly's last form and just updated it a little bit, so we are ready to go already, which is nice. We'll link to form for tonight's 10-pack giveaway. Good luck, everybody. Just a reminder for the Deadball guesses, it is a 154 game season, so scale your guesses accordingly. There are only 16 teams in the majors for the mouse hover questions, and there are also similarly fewer all-star roster slots because there's only 8 teams that require one player each minimum, and so kind of 17 at-large spots. And instead of home runs in the batter section, it's triples, just because there are a lot more triples in Deadball, and it's a more fun stat in Deadball. And as we've been doing all cycle, all the average level players, we're going to turn off the Deadball era modifier, so we'll get modern shaped players in the average round, and the modifiers will be turned on for the rest. And I think that's it as far as things to give people a heads up on for tonight's Deadball sim. So I think we'll go ahead and start getting the game set up, and then we'll see if zGrizzly wants to join us. Oh, I think I see zGrizzly. I see the Discord overlay. I think that's zGrizzly in the voice chat. So it looks like we will have zGrizzly in the voice chat tonight, which will be fun. But let's go ahead and get this set up first. New quick start game. We did update the run environment to include the All-Star game. I don't know why it wasn't in there before. So it is 1914 QSO2. See, we've added the All-Star game to the schedule. So this will be Deadball OOTP27, zGrizzly version 4. zGrizzly took over the top spot with 116 wins with his last run. Running this same roster file with the Tigers. So we'll be running the same position level choices, but this time with the New York Giants, which are abbreviated NY1 in the game. So this will be New York Giants. And I think the rationale was that the Giants beat his Tigers in the World Series last time, so now he's going to take over the Giants. So zGrizzly Canadian. Did Canada win their first World Cup match? I know the U.S. won, and I followed the U.S. and Japan. Japan tied. Japan tied the Netherlands, though, so I think to get a point in that game was big. Canada tied as well. Okay. Spoiler alert, there were some interesting ties already in the World Cup. Ties that would be considered upsets. Oh, that's Canada, the Canada men's first World Cup point? I'm a little surprised. Because aren't we coming towards the tail end of like a Canadian golden generation on the men's side? I mean, the Canadian women have been very good for a long time, but I didn't realize it was the first World Cup point
Why
for
do
the
you keep following me around?
Canadian men. Cat and Blood, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. All right, Commissioner mode cannot be fired. They've been ranked under 40. Okay. It seemed like they were on the verge of getting very good the last couple World Cups, though. The first couple, last couple qualification cycles. All right, let's update the mailbox settings. I like how I'm asking zGrizzly these questions in the chat when I could just ask him in real time in like a couple minutes from now. The manager options, we're going to clean up these to minimize the times we're going to be interrupted. And let's make sure we're already set on the player creation modifier for the first. Yep. So these are set for Deadball. You can see power is going to be way down. Avoid K is going to be way up. Stuff is going to be down. HRA is going to be up. And then we're going to turn these off when it comes to the average level round. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, let's go ahead and bring zGrizzly into the channel here. Alright, zGrizzly, you should be in the stream now.
Okay, let's see how it sounds.
There we go. Yep. I think I might take you down a touch more, but it sounds good to me. If chat could let us know how that sounds.
We will eventually.
Alright, here's the roster file. Do you have anything to add other than taking over the Giants instead of the Tigers?
Well, I find that this selection actually does pretty well. So now I'm just seeing what ballparks go well with it.
Yeah, if by pretty well you mean taking over the leaderboard, then yes, it did do pretty well. Oh, Will Bay, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Will, I was watching your stream as I was getting ready to start streaming myself. Always enjoy your streams. Just like a good vibe, base game, multi-season save going on over there.
Yeah, it actually looked pretty nice.
Yeah, and it's fun having Will Bay on Mondays because it's kind of a dead spot with Ezra Denny not streaming. So it's been fun having Will join the kind of the late night crew, kind of. For the benefit of the Raiders, we are playing Deadball version of Creator Roster tonight with zGrizzly, one of our community members. There is a pack giveaway form pinned to the chat if you want to guess how this team's going to do. You can win 7 packs for first place, 3 packs for second place. So yeah, it is pinned to the chat. So if you don't see it, just try refreshing and you'll see it pinned to the chat. And most people wait till the team is generated, but you can submit at any time. You don't have to be present to win. So you have to take off. Go ahead and fill one out before you go, and you might win some packs. Will, I appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks again for the raid, and I hope you had a good stream. I liked the part I did see before I had to come over here to start setting up. So, all right. Yeah, I think 2 starters at legend level, 3rd starter at star, 4th at good. It does seem like it's becoming pretty common practice to take that 4th starter at good. I guess the same rationale as Nerd of Anarchy. I guess that you need 3 for the postseason. Or do you have a different reason for taking that 4th starting pitcher at good?
Well, it's because I take 2 at legend.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay, yeah. So you're kind of going.
Because I also space my relievers too on purpose.
Okay, so you go top heavy on the rotation, then take your 4th guy at good. All right, yeah, that makes sense. And I think the drop off is not as sharp in Deadball as it is in regular Creator Roster.
No, like I've usually seen my good one beat out my star one for rotation spots. So,
well, then maybe we'll see someone taking all good rotation.
Yeah, even Nerd had that happen last night.
Yeah, that's
His
true.
his good was above his star.
Yeah, so Nerd of Anarchy did play last night. So we have back-to-back dead ball runs, which should be fun. Nerviki had 105 wins, which is third best this cycle. So not a bad run, and did win the World Series. So pretty successful in that regard. And so we'll see how this rerun of the 116 win team does in a different team. And of course, you'll have different players too. There's a lot of player RNG that's going to happen here. All right, well, let's get into the player creation. We'll come back to this screen between levels, but we're going to start with 4 legend level players: a starting pitcher, center fielder, right fielder, and another starting pitcher. All right, let's go to. Did I delete the roster? Sometimes I forget to do that. Oh, I did forget to do that. Let's delete out the roster. That could be a mess.
By the raid.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. All right, so manager pull down menu, GM and manager action, assign a free agent. We do have to delete out this one free agent. And then if you're in commissioner mode, you'll have this actions pull down menu where you can import historical players for some of the games we play, but for create a roster, we'll be creating fictional players. And we'll start with a starting pitcher, always average age for this game, and then legend level to start. So 5 of these. We do have a dead ball pitcher view that we'll be showing you. And let's show all players. All right, here we go. For dead ball, we do show batting attributes on the far right here. This is an interesting pool. This has a lot more variety than we usually see in dead ball starting pitchers.
Yes. I'll take Pablo Rivera's.
All right, so you're going second highest control, second highest stuff, which is a nice combination we don't see a lot.
And even though his stamina is low, he's got a good bunt.
Yeah, 80 bunt will help. 55 stamina is still going to probably get you 8+ innings. Matches. Okay, whose nickname is Matches? Is that a real nickname? I gotta look it up.
I believe so. I can't tell you who.
Matches. Matches is Matt Kilroy. He was a dead ball era player, so there you go. Matthew Aloysius Kilroy, nickname Matches. Let's get him added to your squad. Oh, the slowness of that spinning wheel worries me a little bit. Okay, it looks like it's working normally now. Legend level. And let's get him added in. New York Giants. I might mess this up today. I can't guarantee I'm not going to mess up New York Giants today. All right, next up is a center fielder.
Well, Nerd actually kind of helped me yesterday because he was playing the Yankees.
Oh, yeah.
And at this time period, they're both playing in the same stadium while Yankee Stadium's being created.
Oh, interesting. So you know the ballpark factors now from his run last night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Useful.
Lots of good choices here.
Yeah, we'll go with John Burkhart.
Okay, yeah, not all the legend level dice rolls translate well into dead ball, but this is a pretty good dead ball batch, I would say. Top defender, second best BABIP, top gap, top eye, really good all around player here. We've got 65s across the board for defensive rating, 60 in center field. That's a great defensive profile. And the bat is I mean, this is about a perfect Deadball profile. Narvi, another solid nickname. All right, who was Narvi? Now I gotta look this up. Maybe I gotta stop looking stuff up. My computer doesn't seem to like when I come over to this other screen. Narvi is. Oh, Omar Narvaez is Narvi. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, wow. This is going super slow. I didn't do my normal reboot because I had done that earlier today and I hadn't streamed since then. Normally this isn't a problem, but I'm going to start saving here a little more often than normal. And let me see if there's some windows I can close. Let me take a quick pause here and see if I can close some windows. Let's see. I don't know, I don't have a lot of unnecessary windows open right now. Alright, I'm just going to stop looking up player names. Maybe that'll help. It doesn't seem to like every time I do that, it doesn't seem to like it. Yeah, now I'm getting a page unresponsive. So I'm just going to close out that window and see if that helps. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Oh yeah, things seem to be, I think maybe there's just something up with that one window. Okay, so now right fielder.
Maybe it's downloaded an update that you don't know about in the background.
Could be. Average age, legend level, right fielders. There we go. All right.
Zach Haywood.
Zach Haywood. Yeah, top BABIP, above scale I, and top defender. Yeah. Get some good all-around players here so far. The 50K doesn't bother me at all because it's Deadball, so I like this guy a lot.
No.
Abnormal.
His contact may be a little low, but that's doable with his other.
Yeah. I almost said Tigers. Okay, Giants. Alright, and then the last legend level player is going to be another starting pitcher. Alright. Ooh, some really nice pitching profiles here.
Okay, we'll go with Ryan Sasser.
Ryan Sasser, yep. Top control, top bunter, top hold, second best stamina. Really nice. I think really good dice rolls so far to open the round.
There's my lefties, so.
Ryan Davey Sasser. Yeah, it should be Sassy Sasser. That'd be good.
No one says it has to make sense.
Alright, here we go now down to the good level. Or sorry, star level. Shortstop, another starting pitcher, a second base, and your first relief pitcher. Alright, so let's go shortstop. Oops, we're not importing players. No. Fictional players, shortstop, average age. Someone did ask me was it you? It might have been you, or it might have been Nerdic about playing Studs and Duds, but with 6 imported real players. And I was like, that'd be super fun. We could do it as a non-leaderboard game, but I think that's a fun idea.
I think that was me.
That was you, yeah. I think it'd be fun.
Like, why not? Guess it's a different twist.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Trey Swinney.
Okay, Trey Swinney. Off-scale gap, which is nice. Top defender, 75 speed. So Nerdery says they both play in the Polo Grounds but have different stats. So I think by stats you mean ballpark factors, which would make sense because the ballpark factors would be based on the team. Although I'm a little surprised that they would be different for the two teams, but I can understand why they might be.
Well, sometimes they add in an extra grandstand, like temporary seats.
Oh, so it's not just based on the team stats, but you're saying the configuration was different too.
Just a little bit.
Okay, that's interesting.
Because that Polo Grounds was number 4.
Okay.
But as it went through the ages, it got different upgrades.
Yeah.
So the stats, the dimensions changed slightly.
Wait, what did I do? What did we just generate? Was that your
Shortstop?
shortstop? Okay, so your starting pitcher is next. Average age. Star level, 5 of these. Pitcher view. I mean, as long as you don't take the one lowball guy in here, I think you're good.
Yeah. Let's see. Rodos de la Gaza.
Yep, left-hander. Tied with the highest control, has the highest bunt. Let's not sleep on the nickname Nick Junk, by the way. Nick Junk with the extra H and the E. I'm going to screenshot this guy just because his name. And his nickname is Moneybags. Nick Junk. Love it.
Wow.
All right, Rodas de la Garza, the Georgia Rabbit. Yeah, really like this profile. Arm injury proneness 181. So good thing he is playing in our no injury sim.
I guess they're trying to take a bit of Ty Cobb's nickname because he was the Georgian Peach.
Let's see. Next up is second base. Average age. Star level, 5 of these.
Roger Kohler.
Roger Kohler. 85 gap, off scale gap, 80 speed, 75 steal, top defender. I think a real good dead ball choice here.
I don't mind that he has a bad eye.
Plays 3 infield spots as well. Real nice. Real nice.
Speedball. That's actually a really good nickname for him.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised it's in the database though, considering like the drug reference. Let's see. What's
I mean, they
next?
chewed tobacco. Should be the relief pitcher.
Relief pitcher, yeah, relief pitcher next. Average age. Star level, 5 of these. I do like the idea, even a dead ball, of getting one of these before the big drop off in relief pitcher quality. And we do get legit relief pitcher of the year in 1914, unlike in 1907. So I think this is a good investment.
I would go with Matt Futz.
Matt Fouts. Yep. Top stuff, top control, top bunter, top hold. Top stamina too. Yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah, their best hold. It's
It's
above
great
average, which is all that matters.
when your star player relief pitcher can have 45 stamina. That's really nice.
I mean, we've seen 45 stamina relief pitchers take over a starting pitcher spot.
That's true. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put star RP here just in case.
Never hurts.
Yeah. Because you did have another star SP, so I don't want to make sure we don't have any shenanigans by the computer. All right, we're going to go down another level now to good. So let's put that back up. Good level, your 4th starting pitcher, another relief pitcher, catcher, third base, and a 3rd relief pitcher. Okay, this is going to be a solid bullpen. Let's go.
Yeah, I took 2 relievers here.
Yeah.
Maybe next time I might switch one down.
Okay.
But for now, because I know how power heavy the NL is, I want the extra bullpen.
Yeah, no, that is true. There is actual power in the National League in 1914. Good level. First pick at good level. All right, 5 of these. Yeah, still getting pretty decent profiles here. I think the dead ball modifiers definitely help with that, but these guys still look pretty good.
Eddie Perez.
Eddie Perez. Yep, top control. Top bunt.
And above average fold.
Yeah. Yeah, especially for a 4th starter. This guy's great. Left-hander.
3 lefties, okay. That's a different way to roll. Much as I wanted a righty, that one just fit better.
All right, next up is a relief pitcher. Okay. Yeah, still getting good profiles here, even for the relief pitchers.
Tommy McAnany.
I'm going to be very careful pronouncing this guy's name in the sim. Tommy McAnulty.
Close.
It's going to be... This will be a tough mispronunciation here.
I was actually pretty close to what you said, too.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if I said it wrong,
I was being
it could go very badly.
Trust me, I read that very slowly.
Yeah, there's in PT27 there was what was his name? There was a McAnally that was also very dangerous to pronounce. This is good RP. All right, next up is a catcher. I think this is a good spot for catcher in dead ball. The good level. Average age, good level, 5 of these.
Travis Hodges.
All right, Travis Hodges.
Ooh, a switch hitter. Perfect.
Yeah, top BABIP, 70i.
Yep. They're like, he's not the best defensively, but that's
Yeah.
what the second one is for.
Good blocking though. I think that is important.
I will take that. Yeah, 55-50. Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
All right, next up is a third baseman. All right.
Mario Martinez.
Cameron Martinez, top gap, top steal, tied for top defense.
Top power.
Yeah,
Considering.
top power. Yeah, 45's not nothing. Oh, look at this. The complete Swiss Army knife. Everything but catcher. Wow.
Whoa.
We don't see that very often.
Holy cow.
Everything but catcher on this guy. Really nice.
Okay. Now here's my big ass backup.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I've never seen a total Swiss Army knife
Yeah,
for Deadball.
that was
Usually you
awesome.
see 4 positions most. That was everything.
All right, relief pitcher, average age, good level.
Wow, that was a rarity.
Ooh. What is this guy
What
doing in
the-
here?
Tom Tackett.
Yeah, this guy's
Where
sick.
did he come from?
What a steal.
And he's got 55 stamina. Oh, jeez. Is he a
This,
converted starter?
this is as good, if not better, than your star level relief pitcher.
Wow.
I'm putting
I was
RP on this
gonna
guy
go-
for sure. He has enough stamina to start for sure, so put RP on this guy. What
I
a
wanted a
stud.
righty. I was going to go for a righty, but that completely
Yeah, you can't not
threw
take
that
that
out
guy.
the door.
No matter what you're doing, you cannot not take that guy. All right, average level. This is where we're going to turn off the player creation modifiers. We're going to get modern looking players at first base, catcher, left field, second base, and right field. So let's do that. Let's turn off the modifiers. Okay.
I remember the last time when I did the Tigers, it
Mhm.
gave me a dead ball first baseman instead of a
Yeah,
power
that's
first
right.
baseman.
That's right.
I'm like,
Alright, first
okay,
base.
I cannot not take that with all those stats.
Yeah. And he did really well for you, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Modern first baseman, 5 of these. There's a 4-star. What is he going to look like? Oh, he does have power eye. If you want to bring power eye to Deadball, this is your guy.
Yep, Trent Rumble.
Yeah, I will be interested to see if the computer starts him because this is a super fun bat to bring into Deadball.
Yeah, and let's see if the cake is alive for the outfield.
Yeah, it is. It is a
He's
lie.
got-
As always, it is a lie.
I
All
mean,
right.
I'll take that. It's like he may not have high defense, but I'll take the power.
Yeah.
He fits in this ballpark really well.
And is he
Considering
your
the
only
short
first
porches.
baseman? So the computer has to start
No,
him. No.
he's
Oh
my
yeah, you have
second.
one at bench. You have one at bench.
I have one at bench just in case.
Yeah.
Because I've had the average one be pretty bad, and the bench one starts over.
All right.
It's
Average
happened before.
age. Average level 5 of these. Holy cow! Another power eye option here.
Okay, I'm taking Edwin Camargo.
Yeah. Even with the Deadball filter, this is the best bat I think. Because he
Even with
still
that
has the best
60.
BABIP. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
All
I
right.
was gonna go for the defensive one, like the third guy, but like, nope. Okay. Maybe my scrub level catcher will be my defense replacement.
All right. Next up, left field. Is the string of power eye guys going to continue? Let's see. Left
I will
field.
be
Average
shocked.
age. Average level. 5 of these. There is power. Not to say power eye, but there are 2 power options here.
Julio Celeste.
All right. Going with the power. Still comes with 60 BABIP.
And the best eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Plays both corners. All right. Next up is a second baseman.
Great Baker.
Yeah, look at this. Speed, steal off scale, top gap, top power. This is a really interesting bat. It's like a hybrid modern Deadball profile with the gap, power, speed.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Because we
Second,
know.
third, short, and center field. Get a little center field cherry on top of that profile. Really cool.
Well, his outfield range
I hope
actually
this guy
is
plays. I
pretty
can't
good.
wait to see what he does. This guy is really interesting to me.
I already have yeah, I have a star second baseman, so he's probably going to be the backup, but still.
All right, right field.
It's good to have some speed on the bench too, so this is good.
These have been just like a string of great modern profiles here for.
Mark O'Brien.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of all these modern players. Really cool average round.
Yeah, I was tempted by John McDonald because he actually had best defender and speed, and
Yeah.
but I'll take the power eye.
I just want as many of these guys in this roster just so that there's a better chance that some of them will play. All right, we're now going down a level to bench. I'm going to turn the modifier back on for player creation. We've got relief pitcher, center field, left field, shortstop, first base.
Yeah, here's where I put my backups. Rightly so.
Game settings. Okay, modifiers are back on. And we're going relief pitcher. Average age, bench level. 5 of these. Maybe the first bad batch you've had here tonight.
I mean, it is a bench level.
You know.
But we will go with Corey Melton.
Okay.
He shouldn't start because he's got too low control, but he's got high hold.
So this will be the first bench level. Just remember that you do still have a reroll too.
Yeah. Wow. My bullpen is all lefties. I am lefty heavy tonight.
All right. Next up is a center fielder.
Oh well, I can't bypass that. If it's gonna be lefties, they're good lefties.
Batting. There you go.
And Stiton.
All right. Top speed, top steal guy here. All outfield spots and first base from the center fielder.
Oh, that's useful. He's basically a pinch runner.
Yeah, yeah. All right, next up, left field.
I'm actually getting an even mix of speed and not speed. So this is nice.
All right, you got some good BABIPs here across the board.
Ben Oberfell.
Okay. Too bad Ezra's not here to see Jim J. Bullock in the player pool. I'm going to screenshot this for Ezra. Send this to him later.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Yeah, I like Oberfell. Top BABIP, top defender, top outfield arm.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he was there for. Went defense for him more than anything.
Yeah, but I think that BABIP will be nice.
Yeah. He might even play center field more just because of that arm.
Yeah, that's true. Next up is a shortstop. Do have some good defenders in this group.
Matt Morales.
All right, Matt Morales. Now I'm going to take a peek at Scott Floyd now that Matt Morales is locked in, because he has 50 outfield range, 60. He has 50 outfield range, 60 outfield arm. Is the cake a lie? It is not a lie. He plays left field. He plays second, third, and short very well, and left field very well. Not a lie for a change.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, Matt Morales plays second, third, and short, all at a very high level. Really good defensive ratings here. You have a defensive whiz sub here, which is great. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Especially for this
65,
era with a
65.
65 infield error, this is a really good bench piece.
That's really what I was going for, was defense.
Yeah, this guy's great. To be able to defend that well at all three infield spots is really nice to have. And then first base. This will finish out the bench level round. I would say don't get too good of a first baseman here because I think your average level one is awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Average age, bench quality. I mean, it's bench level, so you might not have a choice. It might not be good anyway, but
Yeah,
all right. So
I know
good
what I'm
BABIPs.
looking for.
Some decent BABIPs here.
Yeah, let's re-roll it.
Okay. First base, average age, bench level.
Okay, there we go. We'll go with that top defender. Just the middle
Luba
one.
Makura.
Yeah, I didn't even want to touch that.
I just hope the defense isn't so high that they start this guy, but we'll see. I think the other bat's good enough that the computer will still start the other bat, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
Dang, he's got a cannon for an arm.
But does not play outfield, right?
No,
Yeah.
he still has an infield cannon.
At
He's
first
got a
base.
cannon for an arm.
All right. Scrub level, catcher and relief pitcher, and then we are done with player creation. All right, here we go. 5 of these. Wow, with the error adjustment, still has 25 avoid K. So his original avoid K must have been like 0.
Wow. We'll go with Danny McRae.
Yeah, best defensive catcher for sure.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
Wasn't my whatever the bat was, I wasn't caring about. Was the defense.
Yeah, 55, 55, 60 across the catcher attributes. Very nice. So this will be scrub. All right, and final player is going to be another relief pitcher. All right, here we go.
They're not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Holy cow! How does those two have 50 stamina? Oh, and they're all pretty much all lefties too. Okay, John Cook.
All right.
I have all lefties but one.
Yeah, even your starters are mostly lefty, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
My first legend level was the righty. Everything else the lefty. But
All
I have
right.
good hold.
This is the last player. Let me make sure I labeled everyone correctly. And yeah, everyone's got a label. Looks good. All right, what do you want to do first? Strategy, pitching, or batting?
Pitching.
Pitching.
I
Okay.
have to see the pitching first because of those relievers.
Yeah, it did do everything right. Two legends, a star, and the good starting pitcher in the rotation. Bullpen looks pretty
Okay.
good. What rotation mode would you like?
We'll go. Yeah, we'll go highest rested.
Okay. All right, lineups or strategy next?
Lineups.
All right, let's check out the position coverage. I'm mostly interested in how many of the modern players it starts. But yep, as with most
I think.
Deadball teams, you have good coverage everywhere, including 3 catchers. So let's go
Oh yeah.
to the batting view and see what the computer wants to do here.
Yep. 4 at every position besides catcher.
3 modern starters. That's awesome. 3 versus righties, 2 versus lefties.
Oh, did they platoon them?
Maybe. Let's see. Kohler is playing second base versus both. Oh no, Kohler's not modern. O'Brien is playing right field versus righties, but Haywood is playing right field versus lefties. Haywood's playing left field versus left. So your legend level Haywood is playing in both lineups, but he's moving to make room for O'Brien versus righties. Womble is playing versus both, and Carmago is playing versus both.
That makes sense.
So there's a lot of power in this lineup. We'll see what happens. See how that plays
They
out.
didn't even. They didn't even use. They didn't even put this my switch hitting catcher in. That's not a
Yeah.
surprise. He's good level.
Yeah. No, this Camargo bat's I think too good to, and also the computer is still applying a modern bias I think towards these lineups. So
Yeah. So
all right, strategy.
1, 2. Where's Kohler? Second base. Okay, that's good. Strategy. Let's see. I think we'll go just moderate small ball.
Okay.
A bit of a mix because I have some Steelers and some not Steelers.
Yeah. Okay. I
I
like
definitely.
it.
I need some because small ball is basically what I'm aiming for, but not too much.
All right, let's go ahead and save this. I'm mostly excited to see how these modern profiles do in the National League in 1914. Be curious to see how they play out. But
That
thank you
is
for the
gonna
channel
be
point redemption.
fun.
Thanks for being in the voice chat as always, and I will see you in the regular chat on the other side of the break.
Yes.
Alright, this should be a fun team. I'm looking forward to it. See how it does. zGrizzly, thank you for redeeming Scratches for Crouton. Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna push ads, and hopefully that gets everyone started on their pack giveaway form. And while we're on BRB, I will give Crouton his Scritches from zGrizzly. Alright, good luck everybody in the pack giveaway. All right, we are back from the ad break. We are getting some entries trickling in. zGrizzly, I did deliver your scritches during the BRB. Thank you for that channel part redemption for Crouton. All right. Is anyone still working on the pack giveaway form? That needs a little more time to finish. I'll definitely leave it open if anyone's still working. Otherwise, we'll close it up and look at the guesses, look at the preseason prediction, and get started on the sim. In the meantime, let me go ahead and save this and do a quick start save as well. Did not do that yet. Deadball 27, zGrizzly version 4. Alright, I'm not hearing any objections to closing the form in the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and close it up. Alright, once I put the guesses up, I cannot accept any more entries. Alright, here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm about to put the wrong version of the guesses up. I was about to put the scoring sheet up, which is not time for that yet. Alright, here we go. Everyone thinks this team is going to make it. There are 3 of you in the competition tonight, so apologies to the one person who is not going to win packs. Everyone thinks this team will win a pennant and go to the World Series, and 2 of you think they will win the World Series. 1 of you think there'll be a Cy Young winner, and 2 of you think there'll be an MVP winner. So we probably will not have to go to the win total. We'll probably have a winner by then. But let's also see what the preseason predictions look like. Let's advance to opening day so we can get those preseason predictions. Generating MLB season predictions. All right, let's see what they look like. MLB reports and info, preseason predictions. Giants first place prediction, 115 win prediction. 67 home runs projected to lead the league. 1.95 ERA projected to lead the league. Good offense-defensive blend. Kohler, star-level second baseman, number 1 batter. Swinney, number 3 batter. Womble, modern profile with 17 home runs. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6 hitter. Number 7 projected, Burkhart, legend level center fielder. And number 10, modern profile catcher. 21 home runs projected. I like how this team looks. On the pitching side, De La Garza, Sasser, and Rivas are 2, 3, and 4 behind Grover, Cleveland, Alexander. So looking really good. Two of your lefties and your righty. All right, let's see what happens. This team's looking really good. Very promising. I like the modern profile bats being rated so high. I like it. That's why we did it. That's why we had added that round. All right, let's go to the scores view. Playing the Boston Braves to open the season against Dick Rudolph, who does have a perfect team card. It is Pablo Rivas on the mound. All right, top of the first, we got Burkhart on second for Roger Kohler. 2 outs and a 1-1 count. Line drive past the shortstop. That's going to be a run-scoring double, looks like. Nope, just a long single, but drives in the run. And that's going to bring up the modern... Nope, we did not get to see the modern level batters. We're jumping to the bottom of the fourth. Let's see. The Braves have Evers on first with Connolly at bat. No outs in a full count. Draws the walk. So first and second with no outs. Tough spot here. 1-1 count to Les Man. Fly ball to center field. And that's not going to be deep enough to advance the runner. So it'll be 1 out. Runners on first and second for Hank Gowdy. 1-0 count. Ground ball to third. Over to first. No chance of the double play, but does get the second out. Second and third for Butch Schmidt. 1-2 count. Line drive. Ooh, that's in the gap. Will probably score 2. The throw home in time. They gun him out at the plate. Keeps it a 1-1 game. What a throw. What a throw. Who threw that? Who threw that? Was it the center fielder or the right fielder? The center fielder. Wow, look at that. What's Burkhart's arm? Oh, I don't think we can see it during the game. Okay. We'll have to check Burkhart's arm after the game. That was a heck of a throw. All right, top of the 6th, Swinney with a full count, leading off the inning. Into the gap. That's going to make it all the way to the wall. Right fielder scoops it. The throw in is not in time, so stand-up double to lead off the inning. Zach Haywood. Fly ball into the right field corner. That's off the wall. High off the wall. Almost a home run. And another double. Back-to-back doubles. Gives the Creator roster team the lead. The runner's now at third for Mark O'Brien. Modern-shaped first baseman with 2 outs and a 2-2 count. Ground ball to first. Oh, the first baseman boots it. And that's a run-scoring error. It's now a 3-1 game. Braves come to bat in the bottom of the 7th. 1 out and a 3-0 count to Gowdy. Checks his swing, draws the walk. But that's it as we head to the top of the 8th. Burkhart up with 2 outs and a 1-0 count. So fly ball into the corner. The left fielder does cut it off. The throw in is enough to hold him at first for a single. Long single. And that's it for that inning as we head to the top of the 9th. Mark O'Brien, modern-shaped first baseman with a 1-0 count. And that's going to be gone. First home run of the season for O'Brien. That has to be one of the longest home runs ever hit, says the play-by-play. It's one of the only home runs ever hit, because it's Deadball. That was awesome. Bomb. That brings up Trent Womble, another modern profile player. And he's going to bloop one to center field. Well, that's going to drop in for a base hit. And that's it for that inning. But we're up 3, headed to the bottom of the 9th. Runner on first with a 1-0 count to Joe Connolly. Fly ball to right field. Oh my goodness, is that going to be gone? No, that's going to be off the wall. Center fielder scoops it. The throw in is cut off, but that's going to be a run-scoring triple. And that brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Les Man. Still no outs, a 2-0 count. Ground ball to short. The runner's going to score, but the out is recorded at first. So 1 out and a 1-1 count for Hank Gowdy. Bases are clear. Ground ball to first. Flip to the pitcher. It's out number 2. And that brings up Butch Schmidt. Ground ball to first, unassisted, and that's going to end the game. It was a close one. 4-3. Made close by giving up 2. That insurance run in the 9th really played big in that game. But Rivas goes the distance, 2 earned runs, 6 hits, 2 walks. All right. Pretty good way to start the season. Let's go to the standings view. And let's run off the first month of the season. Oh, I was going to look at the center fielder's arm. He gunned out that runner at home. So Burkhart. 65 arm. Yeah, he's 65s across the board. So just a very good defender all around. All right, let's run the month of April. Burkhart batter of the month, also player of the week. So let's go check out Burkhart's month. 10-5, 1.5 games behind the Cubs. Burkhart hit .460, 9 RBI and 16 runs scored. What's his on-base percentage? .541 on-base percentage. He had 8 walks in addition to those 29 hits. Great start to the season. All right, let's run May. Go back to projected WAR. 17 projected WAR. What do you mean it was 24.4? How did it change? Oh, like because I ran the month? Yeah, 17 WAR is still pretty sick. 298 hits projected. 298 hits is amazing. Could you imagine a 300 hit season? I think 17 projected WAR after a month is way more impressive than 24 projected WAR after one game. This is insane. What a month. What a month. I'm going to screenshot this. This 298 hits projected is pretty awesome. All right. Let's go back to the standings view. Let's run the month of May. All right. We are at the top of the league. Now we're second. It's a very tight race here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams separated by 3.5 games. In the AL, there's 2 teams separated by 3.5 games. So 24 and 18, 2 games behind the Braves. Burkhart still leading the league in batting average. Camargo and O'Brien, first and second in home runs. They would be leading the majors in home runs, actually. Kohler leading in RBI. Top 3 OPSs. On the pitching side, De La Garza tied for second in wins. Tackett tied for the lead in saves. Tackett's that good level relief pitcher that was amazing. So he's in the closer spot, it looks like. Let's see if we got another batter of the month. Nope. It went to Kenichi in Pittsburgh. So let's run another month. We'll run the month of June. Back in first place. We are now going win now. 10-game winning streak. it's a good thing too because we're only 4 games ahead after that 10-game winning streak, so we really needed that. Let's go ahead and finish the month. "13-game quality start streak by Rivas comes to an end." He does win pitcher of the month though, so let's take a look at that. No batter of the month, but we do get pitcher of the month. Rivas, 1.61 ERA, 5-0, 54 hits and 8 walks in 67 innings. So he was 5-5 before that month because he's now 10-5 with a 1.76 ERA. Uh, 47-21, 5 games ahead of the Braves now. Burkhart now hitting .320, third in the league. Camargo and O'Brien still leading the majors in home runs. De La Garza leading the league in wins. Tackett second in saves. First and third in pitcher war. All right, let's sim to the All-Star break. All right, let's check out the voting. Camargo leading at catcher. Kohler leading at second base. Swinney leading at shortstop. We either are leading in voting or not getting top 3 votes. Because no top 3 votes at first, no top 3 votes at third. But catcher, second, and short, we are leading in votes. Left field will break that streak. It was Haywood is third in voting. Burkhart leading in center field, and then no top 3 in right field. None of our pitchers are showing up. It's very weird how sometimes it will vote for our creative players and other times it doesn't. But let's take a look at our pitching staff to see if we have any candidates here. De La Garza 14-2 with a 1.74. Perez 10-2 with a 2.11. Rivas 12-5 with a 1.68. And Sasser 13-4 with a 1.85. Any of those can make the team. Tackett has 12 saves and an 8-5 record, a .98 ERA. Somehow still has a -0 WAR. Let's see. Melton, only 13 innings, but a .69 ERA. And Fouts, also only 13 innings, but a .66 ERA. So those investments in starting pitchers are really paying off. Negative or sub-1 ERAs for your star, good. And this was a bench-level guy, Corey Melton. Corey Melton's a bench-level guy with a .69 ERA. McAnulty is the one who's the other good level, but he's got a 3.12 ERA in the bullpen, a 1.73 whip. All right, let's see who's actually selected. Gotta go down to the NL. All right, De La Garza, Rivas, and Sasser all selected. Tackett from the bullpen. Camargo at catcher. Kohler at second, Martinez at third, Swinney at short, Burkhart in center, and Haywood in right. I count 10. 10 All-Stars. That sets a new record, so congratulations. New record. Set by zGrizzly. All-Stars. That's awesome. All right, let's go to the home run challenge. We've got Camargo and O'Brien on opposite sides of the bracket. Camargo advances, but O'Brien gets taken down big time by Zach Wheat, 11-5. Wow. Camargo beats Owen Wilson to face Jake Daubert in the final. And Dalbert beats Camargo. I call shenanigans on that. All right, let's go. What's Dalbert's power rating? Let's see. Oh, he does have an 80 power rating, to be fair. What were his real life stats in 1914? Yeah, okay, he had 6 home runs, which would have been around the league lead, so that makes sense. Although not in the National League. Actually, 6 in the National League is not a lot. I'm surprised he has 80 power. Huh. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. All right. Let's go to the All-Star game. Yeno wins a pitching battle 2-1. They score both runs in the top of the 7th. Let's see how our players did. Kohler went 0 for 2. Burkhart 0 for 2. Martinez 0 for 2. Camargo 1 for 2. Swinney 0 for 2. De La Garza, oh, these are pitchers. Haywood drew a walk. So our batters did not do very well. Let's see how our pitchers did. Look at this. They threw 4 of our guys in a row. Sasser gave up 1 walk, otherwise clean inning. Tackett had a clean inning. De La Garza gave up 2 hits but no runs in an inning. And then Rivas gave up 2 runs, an earned run on 2 hits in 1 inning. Your pitcher got a hit? Let's see. Oh, yeah, Sasser went 1 for 1. What's his batting look like? Yeah, he's not great. All right, let's go back to the standings view. Finish out July. The 18-game quality start streak by De La Garza comes to an end, who had a 21-game winning streak. Rivas had 31 scoreless innings. Let's go see if we had any Player of the Month awards for July. Swinney, Batter of the Month, hit 350, 16 RBI, 17 runs scored. And Rivas, Pitcher of the Month, 5-1 in 7 starts, 1.79 ERA. 45 hits in 55 and third innings, striking out 28 and walking 10. All right, month of August. $85 and 35. 708 win percent. What is 708 project out to? 154. 109. All right, September. Let's start going week by week here. "21-game hitting streak by Swinney comes to an end. Five and 5 in the last 10. We do have the pennant clinched pretty much, but I don't think we're going to make a run at that 114 despite the projection. Triple play. 363 triple play. September 15th. Can we go to that September 15th game? Oh, it's a 1-0 loss in extra innings. When did the triple play happen? Top of the sixth. Top of the sixth. Can we watch this game? The 15th. Oh, error. This isn't the inning, though. Base is loaded. Quick play. 6th inning. All right, top of the 6th. Evers leading off with a full count. He walks. First and second for Les Mann. 1-2 count. Line drive. Wait, that's a double play. Line drive. Oh, no, because the runners have to go back. Yeah, that is a triple play. That's very cool. That's very cool. 3-6-3 triple play. You don't see a 3-6-3 also very often. Baffle99, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. We are watching zGrizzly playing Deadball Creator roster in 1914. And we were just watching this highlight of a triple play turned by zGrizzly's team. So it's runners on first and second. I'll replay it. Line drive to first. Runners are going, so the throw to second and throw back to first doubles them off, or triples them off. So why now triple play? What were you playing tonight, Baffle? Was it wrestling? So yeah, you don't see that a lot. So it was cool to get to see that highlight as well. We were able to find it in the schedule. So how do we exit? Entire game. Alright, that was very cool. Alright, we're going month by month here because we are... Well, I was hoping that zGrizzly would make a run at the leaderboard here down the stretch, but 8-2 in the last 10 is not bad, but I don't think we're going to catch the 114 needed for second place. Still 8-2 last 10. We got to 143. There are 11 games left to go, so yeah, we can't make it. Cannot make it. So we'll just sim to the end of the regular season. We've already clinched the... Wait, have we... Yeah, we've clinched the pennant, so we'll just sim to the end of the regular season. The Red Sox also clinch. We have one more game to go. It is a loss, so 108-45. That's good for the third... That's the third best win total on the leaderboard. And let's go take a look at... Ooh, look at that. The Red Sox went 10-0 in the last 10, won 11 in a row, but did not get best record in the majors. That's going to go to the creator roster team. Do you want to go to a 3-man rotation for the postseason, zGrizzly? It would send Eddie Perez to the bullpen. Alright, we can go 3-man rotation. And ask for a new bullpen. Tackett is the closer, or the stopper right now. Tackett remains the stopper. He is having a very good season. And Perez goes to the middle relief role. so let's go to standings. Oh, do we still have a game left? We do have a game left still. Wait, whose turn is in the rotation? Okay, the 4-man will not matter because it's Sasser's turn in the rotation, so we will still be okay here. I jumped the gun. Actually, I should go back to 4-man though, because for the regular season, let's finish the regular season with Perez in the rotation. I jumped the gun on that change. Sorry about that. All right, it's a 3-1 win. So Perez wins the ERA crown. Sasser has the most wins. Camargo is a home run champ. Camargo with 16 home runs. O'Brien with 13 lead the majors, not just the National League. That means the National League home runs were a little nerfed, I think, right? So now we go to the 3-man. And let's head to the postseason. I think they give us 2 travel days in 1914 before the World Series starts off. So we got Rivas on the mound against Ernie Shore. It's an 8-1 win. Wow, no home runs, 8 runs scored. Womble, our modern profile first baseman, goes 3 for 4 with an RBI. Trey Swinney goes 3 for 5 with a double, a triple, and an RBI. He got everything except the home run for the cycle. All right, game 2. Sasser on the mound against Dutch Leonard. It's a 2-1 win. This time, much closer game. Shows this team can win the close games and the blowouts. Sasser goes 9 innings, 4 hits, 4 walks, but 4 strikeouts, giving up 1 earned run. A lot of walks. Sasser gave up 4. Dutch Leonard gave up 5. All right, up 2-0 headed into the travel day. Game 3, De La Garza against Smokey Joe Wood. Is an 8-5 win, or 8-3 win, sorry, 8-3 win. Camargo gets another home run. By the way, y'all, if you're not already following Baffle, make sure you give Baffle a follow. Plays OOTP, pretty active member of OOTP community, but also does an awesome, mostly sports variety gaming stream. Super fun. Really well produced. I think of all the streams I watch, probably the best produced stream, and just a lot of fun. Super fun stream, super fun chat. So give Baffle a follow. Baffle99. All right, we're headed to game 4, up 3-0, looking for the sweep, potential sweep here for zGrizzly's team. We have not had a World Series won by a sweep yet, so it would be the best record, postseason record, in OOTP27 for Deadball Creator roster. Pablo Rivas on the mound. He's 1-0 with a 1 ERA in the postseason. It is a win. First sweep of Deadball. So switching to the Giants did do it. His Tigers team did not win the World Series this time around. He switches to the other side, takes over the Giants, and does win the World Series in a sweep. So that will be a green on the leaderboard that will not go away. Best anyone can do is tie. I have you as going 1-4 in that postseason. So did they sweep you? I have you down as having gone 1-4 against the Giants. So let's go to the playoff coverage. Let's see the trophy awarded here as we go to finish today. There we go. Create our roster Giants win the World Series. All right, let's go ahead and save this and we'll do the postseason awards. These do have an impact on the pack giveaway, so we'll check these out. Also, did I check for September Player of the Month? I don't think I did. Yeah, Kohler was Batter of the Month in September. He hit 417 with a very nice 469 on base percentage. And Pitcher of the Month, Rivas. Rivas won Pitcher of the Month, 6-2. Okay, he had a 1.03 ERA for the month and still lost 2 games. Come on, give him some run support, please. 6-2 with a 1.03 ERA is ridiculous. 222 opponent batting average. He ended up going 25-11 on the season with a sub-2 ERA. All right, let's go back to the mailbox for those postseason awards. Great gloves. Game score 1320. That is, oh, you got the highest game score. Third best win total, but highest game score 1320. Nice. Actually, while we're here, let me get the run total and the runs against. Also, month by month win percentage. You know what? If not for that 519 in May, would have had a shot at the title, I think. 885 June, 760 July, 704 August, 680 September, and then 778 short month of October. But that slow start, 667 in April, 519 in May, I think, cost you a chance at the leaderboard title. But you did get the World Series title. Oh, you know what? I forgot. You got another win at the last day of the season. So 109 is the total. Still third best win total. Runs scored 790. Runs against 446. That is the second fewest runs allowed. And that is the third best run differential. Yeah, the All-Star record you broke, the game score record you broke, the first World Series sweep, first and only. So yeah. And we have not had a Cy Young winner yet, so maybe you'll do that too. Let's see. Great gloves. One great glove for Camargo. Led the league in home runs and won a Gold Glove. That's a good combination. I wonder, is he an MVP candidate? Nah, he only hit 245. 16 home runs, but only hit 245, so that'll be a tough sell. All right, next up is reliever of the year. Let's see how our relief pitcher ended up doing. Tackett, 10 and 11 from the bullpen, 28 saves, 1.44 ERA, 0.8 WAR. Melton, very good in the setup role, only 23 and 2/3 innings though, 0.76 ERA. The WHIP was still pretty high, 1.27. I think Fouts is the candidate here for the setup role. 0.67 ERA, 0.96 WHIP. But I think Tackett's our best bet here. Tackett does take it. And this is that good level player that generated so well. He won unanimously. Humphreys was second. He had a 2.10 ERA, 4-7 with 15 saves. So yeah, Tackett just dominated. So So that's the third Relief Pitcher of the Year winner of OOTP27. All right, what's up next? Platinum Stick Awards. 4. Very nice. Camargo at catcher. Kohler at second base with 12.4 WAR. That's a huge season by Kohler. Swinney at shortstop, and Burkhart in center field. So 4. 4 does tie the record for Platinum Stick Awards. Hey, Texican, we're wrapping up our Deadball Creator roster run here by zGrizzly. He did not top the leaderboard in terms of wins, but he did set new records for game score. Had the only World Series sweep, and tied the record for Silver Sluggers. Did I say he set the record for most All-Stars with 10 in Deadball? So a pretty good run here. And we're going to get to the pack giveaway here shortly. Yeah, and a triple play. Yeah, a line out 363 triple play. Alright, up next is Rookie of the Year. We don't have anyone eligible, so we'll start looking at Cy Young. I mean, Rivas, even though he had the 11 losses, he had the sub-2 ERA and the 7.8 WAR. 143 strikeouts. Did he have 50 stuff? He had 45 stuff and still had 143 strikeouts. Sasser had he had 3 starters with sub-2 ERA and all won 20 games. The whole rotation won 20 games. Rivas and Sasser had the highest WAR. I have a feeling like someone else is going to win, and then your guys are going to finish 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th in voting. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, you did not win. I almost called it. Your guys finished 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I was pretty close. Hippo Vaughn takes it 24 and 13 with a sub-2 ERA. But he also led the league in did he lead the league in strikeouts? No, but he had 166 strikeouts. Also 139 walks. I don't know about him winning the Cy Young over your guys though, but he did. Rivas had 4 first place votes, Perez had 1, and Sasser had 2. So, you know what? We have yet to have a Cy Young Award winner in Deadball Creator roster. That's the 4th second place finish. We've had a 3rd place finish and a 5th place finish. Okay, MVP. Kohler's got to be the best pitcher. 12.4 WAR. Burkhart with a 10.4 in center field is also likely, but I think it's got to be Kohler. They could finish 1-2. We'll see. It is Kohler. Let's see what the voting look like. Kohler, Burkhart, Camargo, Haywood, Swinney. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow. Camargo third is surprising because he only hit 245, but he did lead the league in home runs and won a Gold Glove at catcher. So, might have been that home run title and Gold Glove combination there. But Kohler swept, and then the other 4 just won on votes there. So MVP, top 5 vote getters is pretty impressive. Very nice. LLB redeeming switches for Crouton. Thank you, LLB. Let's finish up the award cycle. Oh, we just did. So we'll switch over to the pack giveaway, and then I'll give out those scritches here before we switch over. Give out those LLB scritches for Tom. Hey, buddy, LLB scritches for you. Yeah, there you go. Everyone in the house is dragging today. It's this third hot day in a row. I think we broke records the last 2 days in Portland for unseasonably hot weather. And city's just not set up for it. Most houses don't have air conditioning. None of the schools have air conditioning. So it's a good thing summer vacation had already started. And we have one kid in an outdoor camp, all-day outdoor camp. So they were hot, but at least they were outside. And I think they did a lot of, they had some water stuff going on to keep them cool. And the other went to a daycare, but they go to a park every day. So I think they went to one with a splash pad. But Crouton's dragging a little bit because of the heat, I think. We fortunately installed AC right before COVID. So it's not as hot here. But it's hard for we just had added AC to the existing HVAC system. So it's not as efficient as getting a brand new system in. And so it does struggle to keep up when it's too hot. But today wasn't that bad. All right, let's go to the pack giveaway. Yeah, there are 3 of you in tonight's contest. All right, they did win the pennant, so all 3 advance, past the first question. They did win the World Series, so we lose good opinion haver. Will a player of this team win the signing award? No, we have never had a signing award winner in Deadball. So Nerd of Anarchy is going to take down first place. zGrizzly is going to get 3 bonus points for second place. MVP, yes, so zGrizzly would have gotten that one right. And then win total, if it had gone to win total, the answer is 109, so it would have gone to Nerd of Anarchy. So it was competitive, but Nerd of Anarchy takes it. So first place pack for Nerd of Anarchy, and zGrizzly with 3 bonus points headed into the second place competition. Yeah, Texan, I'm going to leave chat to answer that question because I'm not a league player, so I don't have any idea on how you should spend your points to improve your team. Your AC can never keep up in Georgia during the summers. Oh yeah, that's the other problem. Our house is poorly insulated too, so the AC has a hard time. And then if there's multiple days of heat, the lack of insulation makes it really hard to keep up. And all the schools, a lot of schools are brick, and so when it's one day of heat, it's fine. When it gets to multiple days of heat, the brick just retains the heat and then like radiates it back into the school during the day, and so a lot of times they'll have to shut down school if there's multiple days of heat. I remember those Georgia summers though; they can be brutal. And I'm sure they've only gotten hotter since I was there last, or since I lived there last. All right, so Nerd of Anarchy has already won, so we're going to turn that green, so his questions will not get scored. No games behind, both predicted correctly that they would win the pennant, so that's a point there each. All-Star, 10 All-Stars, so zGrizzly is going to get that right. Not close, but closest with a guess of 6. Gold Glove winners. Where is the leaderboard? I have all this information on the leaderboard. 1 Gold Glove. Oh, it was the catcher. It was the catcher who won that. So you each get a point there with 1. Platinum Stick Awards. 4. Tied the record with 4. So zGrizzly is going to get a solo point there. Oh, the mouse hover questions. Let's do the mouse hover. Yeah, set a new record with 10 All-Stars. Let's see. First on the offense. Those modern players really helped you break. Unless you get a modern player in the lineup, you're destined to get 16th in home runs or with a tie, 15th or 14th. But first in home runs. Defense, second, 15th, and 7th. Alright, so let's go score these. Run scored first. So zGrizzly gets a solo point there. Feel like zGrizzly's starting to run away with it here. Batting average first, so points for both. And home runs hit first. ERA second. So both get a point. Good opinion, however, was 1 under. zGrizzly was 1 over. Strikeouts thrown 15th. Good opinion, however, not close but closest with 5. And defensive efficiency 7th. Nerve Anarchy got that exactly right, but zGrizzly's going to get a point there. So heading into the batting questions, we've got 5 for good opinion haver, and 9 plus 3 for 12 for zGrizzly. There are still enough questions, though the good opinion haver could mount a comeback. Most triples hit. Wow, 2 players hit 30 or more triples. Kohler hit 30, Swinney hit 34. So Swinney with 34. zGrizzly gets 35. So did Nerd of Anarchy. Good guesses. Best batting average with at least 300 plate appearances. Kohler hit 322, which good opinion haver guessed exactly right. Amazing guess. All right, next up is OPS. At least 300 plate appearances. Kohler hit 876. So good opinion haver is going to get that one right. Mounting a comeback here. Your Texaca's AC unit is under warranty, but have a clause in the contract that won't replace it until it's completely not working. Couldn't a hammer help you with that, Texican? Alright, top batter war, 12.4. Nerd of Anarchy would have been closest, but zGrizzly is going to take a point there. No one would have guessed 12.4. That's huge. So after the batting questions, we got good opinion haver moves up to 7, but zGrizzly also moves up to 14. So not enough questions left. So zGrizzly has clinched it. But let's go ahead and score these. Strikeouts thrown 143. 143 by Revis. 21 away, good opinion haver. 22 away, zGrizzly. Wow, a 1 strikeout difference. You guys guessed 122 and 165. The answer was almost exactly in the middle. Good opinion haver was 1 closer. Unbelievable. That's wild. Let's see. Lowest ERA with at least 100 innings pitched. From the bullpen, Tom Tackett. Deadball relief pitcher through 100 innings. That's amazing. And this is a good level relief pitcher. Total steal. Grabbed by zGrizzly at the good level. 144 ERA. So zGrizzly is going to take that. Lowest whip. At least 100 innings pitched. That's going to be Sasser with a 1.06. So good opinion haver is closest there. And then pitcher war, 7.8 for Revis. 7.8. 0.9 away. 0.9 away. Y'all did it again. You split this exactly this time. You each get a point. Unbelievable. The two of you split two guesses almost exactly. Good opinion haver took one of them by 1, and then you guys both split this one exactly. Unbelievable guesses. Alright. So, good opinion haver moves up to 10, but zGrizzly moves up to 16. So Nerdrank is going to finish in first. zGrizzly is going to finish in second. Yeah, so in 1914, there is a lot more relief pitching than in 1907. In 1907, we didn't even get a relief pitcher of the year award generated because no one pitched enough innings. But in 1914, they do pitch enough to get a relief pitcher of the year, but I've never seen 100 innings pitched by a relief pitcher in Deadball before, even in 1914. That's crazy. But I think it's because he was so good. I mean, here, I'll put up his profile again. This is a good level pitcher. And look at this profile. He got a good level. 50 stuff, 90 HRA, 55 PUBA, 55 control. So, what a steal at the good level. Possibly the best good level pitcher we've ever seen. Definitely the best good level relief pitcher by a mile. So, really great player there. Alright, so let's get ready to raid out. Again, we are going to raid Ophi all week because she's doing her annual fundraising week. Raising funds for a UK charity that supports transgender youth. So we're going to do everything we can to support her with raids. I'm going to be on her stream on Wednesday night. I am going to try to do a short stream on Wednesday night to try to get folks into the stream, and then we'll raid over to Ophi Wednesday night. So I normally don't stream, but we will do that. Nerva's to give 2 packs to Good Opinion Haver. That's very kind of you. So we'll go 5 packs, and then 2 packs to Good Opinion Haver. All right. Yeah, LLB, thank you for popping in. I hope you had a decent night. I know when you come in late, it's probably because you've had a rough night of caregiving. So I hope the rest of your night goes better. And yeah, let's go raid Ophi. Thank you to Baffle99 for the raid. That was awesome. And thank you also to Will Bay, who started us off with a nice big raid. So we'll have some eyeballs to carry over to Ophi, which will be nice for this fundraising stream. Yeah, zGrizzly had of 8 or 9 pitchers, all but one was left-handed. So it was a super fun run, and the only sweep of the World Series in Deadball so far. So that was great. Yeah, really fun save tonight, zGrizzly. Thank you for that. Tomorrow night we'll be roster building the Juneteenth NEL team that's going to take over the 2025 Mets, and the father-son team that we're going to run on Father's Day on the 21st. And then we'll find something fun to do Wednesday night for maybe just like an hour stream before we raid into Ophi Wednesday night. And then Thursdays will be pack rips, and then that NEL sim will be Friday afternoon. And then Friday night we have Nerd of Anarchy playing low ball. Saturday night we have Flying WV playing low ball. Father's Day sim Sunday, and then Monday we have Clay Dog playing regular creator roster. So yeah, I hope you can make it to the NEL roster build. I think that'll be a really fun one. I already have one from previously, but I am open to adding some names or changing some stuff around on that. But it's always a fun time. The history there is awesome. All right, we'll see you on Ophi stream.